Because I know sometimes it can be difficult. You know, you may be on an island by yourself, not a lot of people that are like-minded like you around you, but stay true, man. Stay down, stay focused, stay confident, stay believing in yourself. Never let the doubters or the naysayers or even the ones that try to play slick condescending, you know what I'm saying, rain on your parade, period. These people are they're not even on the bench. They on the outside of the gate watching. They're a spectator. So don't allow a spectator to comment on a sport that they have never entered, they've never played, or they've never risked to be involved in. You see what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of balls to do what we do, to risk it all, to put it out there on the line. It takes balls to do that. You know what I'm saying? So in a risk tolerance that's high, a lot of people don't have that type of risk tolerance. That's why 95 or 99% of America work. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's 1% of America that controls 99% of the world's population of growth, of money. Because 1% of the people that's out here, that 1% are the entrepreneurs. They're the owners of banks and Wall Street and all that good stuff. They're the ones that are funding these careers for other people. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with having a career or a 9-to-5. But if you've never risked it for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying, for your own dream, if you just comfortable working somebody else's dream, then you have no experience, no business talking about somebody who's created product, who's risked it to be an entrepreneur. You see what I'm saying? So you have no business even talk. You have no merit. You have no jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? So entrepreneurs, never allow those type of people to stifle your confidence, bring any self-doubt, because it's a confidence killer. You see what I'm saying? Like, they've been dumbed down and had to nullify their confidence because of a workplace, because you can't, go over the ceiling that they have for you. So they've nullified their confidence. So they try to stifle or, shrink somebody else's confidence with different words, or try to play like they support or whatever like that. But just saying, oh, I was just asking a question. Man, don't even allow those questions to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even really hear the question, because you understand what that person is. They have, unless it's a constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's really a question about how you operate or how you're doing something, man, all that is hate. That's noise. And as an entrepreneur, you want to shut that noise off, because it's a lot of noise around here, my G. It's a lot of noise, but continue to believe in yourself, man, completely, wholeheartedly. Don't let anybody breed self-doubt or stifle your self-confidence in what you're doing or your belief in what you're doing. Never. You see what I'm saying? I believe in you, boss. I believe in you, queen. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you believe and you seek out having that support system of people that believe and are honestly on the same journey, you know what I'm saying, or a like-minded journey as you, because you got to remember, my G, you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around. So if you hang around 5 people and all of their asses is broke, then you're going to be the 6th broke motherfucker. But if you are here, you might not have the complete network. You see what I'm saying? But you got to limit your access to these people. Limit your access. I understand that you may have grown up around these people and you may have babies with these people, or you might just be raised in the same family, but that doesn't mean that they need to have access to you. Limit your access, especially if they're not on the same path and they not understanding the path that you on to support you. Okay? Because you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around. That's why you always need to seek mentorship, seek being outside of your comfort zone, because it's going to help you grow. All these things are tactics to help you grow. I believe these are things that I'm doing personally, because I have to isolate myself. Everybody that isn't a supporter. These people could be secretly praying and waiting for your downfall. You see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. every day you wake up that you are your self-starter. You your own gas. You the only person that need to pour that gasoline on your fire. Don't ever allow anybody else to come and piss out your flame, man. Never. And that's coming from your boy Zay Money El-Amin, Billionaire Vending. Again, get you some product, man. You know what I'm saying? Affordable Vending Store. This is my product. You know what I'm saying? 5-6 years ago, I used to say I wanted to make my own vending machine. And people were like, ain't no niggas making vending machine. Ain't no black people making vending machine. I know. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's the self-doubt that others have that they want to put off on you. There's no blacks making vending machines. I know there hasn't been any blacks that's been in vending that long to even see the vision that at that scale to say, hey, I want to make my own vending machine. I have enough information, you know what I'm saying, of the industry, of how the machines work. You know what I'm saying? Like, this not nothing that just happened overnight. This 20 plus years in vending. So when I say I think that I can make my own vending machine, I believe that. So at this particular time, it's now about how do we scale that? But 5 years ago, wasn't no blacks making vending machine. It was unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So now we have a black vending machine manufacturer. Yeah, we're doing our thing. We assemble here in the United States, but again, this is our product. So this is a testament. Always believe in yourself, because 5 years ago, did nobody believe that a black man could make a vending machine. But now here we are, a vending machine that's made by a black man. Salute to the bosses.